We did get a statement from the Clinton Foundation to our Fox's Mike Emanuel. I just want to read that as it adds something new to the story. This statement reads, "We're not aware of any investigation into the foundation by the Department of Justice, Federal Bureau of Investigation, or any United States Attorney's Office. And we have not received a subpoena from any of those agencies." Mercedes, if I was being investigated by the FBI, I hope I'm not.
Right.
Would I know about it?
Not at all. I mean, that's part of what the feds do. They have to gather the evidence. They have to gather information. They have to talk to individuals. And frankly, once they're doing the investigation, there are deals being made. They come forward to these individuals and say, look, we see these emails, or we've been told that you may have information. We'll do a deal with you. We won't prosecute you. Here's a proffer. We won't prosecute you. Give us all the information. None of that's known to the actual target of the investigation. All of that's just a groundswell of information leading up to eventually to indictment.
So read between the lines, Eboni. When you see that statement, you hear that statement, what goes through your head as a lawyer?
As a lawyer, it means nothing, as Mercedes said. Oftentimes, see, that's the very nature of the FBI. They operate, and they're very successful with the notion of secrecy. They do all of their investigation kind of in a space where they're not subject to scrutiny, and it really helps and aids the investigation. It makes sure that it's not interfered with, and then they move forward. I think it's important that we remind people, though, there are two kind of branches going on here. There's the investigative nature of the FBI. That's their job to do this research and figure out these facts. Then they kind of hand the ball off, so to speak, to the Department of Justice, and it's their job to prosecute. But they're they're linked, because if one doesn't do a good job, if the FBI has an incomplete investigation, how does the Department of Justice know whether or not to move forward with prosecutions?